You want to talk about it? I'd rather laugh about it. Let's get a little dark about it. On the Traumedy Show. Welcome to the Traumedy Show. I'm your co-host, Rachel Wilford.
And to all you guys listening on Spotify, I'm your co-host, Megan Wilford.
She sounds a little different.
Just a little bit.
Than normal.
Okay, but I am.
All of a sudden, Megan, you have a beard and a short haircut and glasses.
I do. I mean.
And your skin tone is a lot.
Just a little off. Had a good tan.
You're a little more caramel than you are pale.
A little more caramel. Damn. Damn.
JK.
She's catching strays. She ain't even here. Sorry, Meg. Sorry.
Didn't take her on the trip, and I'm calling her ghostly on her own podcast. Just kidding.
That's messed up.
Okay, no, you're not Megan. You are.
I am Dustin Myklebust.
Also known as Bullseye.
Yeah. Also, this is like the first time I've ever introduced myself as Dusty. I always do Dustin.
That's true, but I give you shit for it every time.
Everyone does.
Because no one calls you Dustin except for like your mom sometimes. Yeah, or me when you're in trouble.
I would say my grandma probably calls me Dustin the most.
Which one?
Mom's mom.
Oh.
Well, no, my Nana calls me Dustin a lot too.
Interesting. Shout out Nana.
Shout out Nana. Hers is always because it's like, I say something bad and she's like, Dustin.
Well, same as me.
Kind of do that. Yeah, that's fair.
you're only Dustin when you're doing something bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dusty.
Thank you for having me.
We've talked about you so much on this podcast and you've always just been Bullseye.
Yeah.
But now we're outing your real name because we're engaged.
We are engaged.
In Europe. We are in Europe right now.
We are in Europe.
And
we have to normalize engagement moons, which I think
so hard.
That needs to happen more. People need to experience that.
I feel as though we have spread a lot of awareness.
Absolutely.
About engagement moons.
Absolutely.
And that we have inspired other engaged couples.
I would hope.
I would hope as well.
I would hope.
That they would want also to go on an engagement moon now because of what we've done.
Why not?
Why not?
Even if you're just like going like a fishing trip, camping on a lake. Engagement moon.
This is our last night in Europe.
It is our last night.
And we've been trekking these mics and the pod track and all of this shit. You should see our janky ass setup right now.
So bad.
In this Barcelona hotel room.
Our room is a disaster.
Oh my God. We should actually take a picture of what
I don't think that's necessary. Oh.
I just hit my head on the corner of the wall. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's our last night. We go home tomorrow.
We do.
And we thought that tonight would be a good time to record a special episode. It was actually Megan's idea, first of all, for anyone that's like, you're doing your first episode without Megan. Like, meh. Yeah, but it was her idea, actually, for us to bring all of this and do it. So.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Shout out Meg again.
Yeah. Yeah, my ghostly little cousin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna just talk about our time here and all of the ridiculous adventures that we've been on. Yeah. And also you guys wrote in like some questions and stuff. And Dusty doesn't know what any of them say. But without further ado, Europe recap.
Yeah.
Should we begin with the edible of it all?
I feel like we have to. That was honestly kind of hilarious.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. Well, how long was the flight?
Like 11 hours.
11 hours. Okay, so in my head, I was
Paris, France.
To Paris, France, right, which isn't even... we're trying to get to Porto.
Yep.
Is where we started, Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to fly into Paris for whatever reason. And all I heard was 11 hours. And I was like, that sounds miserable. I can't drink for 11 hours because I would just be a mess. So why don't we take some edibles? And what, you had one.
Yeah.
I took 3.
which is crazy. And we took them right before we went through TSA.
Right. Well, because I remember we put them in your purse and we were just about to hit TSA and I read a sign that's like no weed products, like nothing like that. And it triggers me remembering like, oh yeah, we have those in your purse. Like we have to eat those or we're just throwing them away.
Wouldn't be the only thing that we smuggled through TSA this trip.
Dude.
We'll get there.
Dude. So scary. That is so scary. Yeah, it probably would have been fine. So, yeah, we take our edibles. And do you remember when you started hitting?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was when I was waiting for our food.
Oh, yeah.
At the at Guy Fieri's chicken restaurant in LAX airport. Dusty's like, oh, I'll go get us like a beer and a glass of wine or something while we wait for our flight. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to get us some chicken. So I'm going to get some fried chicken. So I order it and I'm standing there and all of a sudden this warm feeling washes over my entire mouth. And I'm like, whoa. It was just like a wave of sensation. And I was like, oh God, it's happening. Like, I kind of just like forgot that we did that.
100%.
And then all of a sudden I was like, I'm inebriated.
It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I do remember at that point watching you standing at the chicken stand. And you were just kind of like,
afar.
Huh. You looked so lost. Just waiting for the chicken.
Yeah.
But like I couldn't come to you because I had to stay in the area with the drinks. Like I couldn't leave.
Yeah.
And then you came over and then I remember I was like taking a video of you during that.
Mm.
Just at one point you were like, what is happening?
And that's kind of how it felt for the next 3 hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah. So then we get on our flight.
And we are one of the last ones to get on, right?
No.
But we did just like walk right on.
Well, because it went by like sections, yes. But we were the last ones of our section to get on.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we get in and I have never had this feeling before, which was really crazy to me getting on the plane, high or not. It was the fact that not a single person around me was speaking English or Spanish. Because like, I understand a little bit of Spanish. Like I can pick it up, sometimes speak it. But like, it was all French. They were all French people.
Because we were on a French airline.
Yeah. And it was just the first time of me being like, oh, wow. Like, I am surrounded by people that do not speak my language.
I think I pointed it out to you.
Yeah. And it was a really trippy feeling for the first time.
And then right after that, I think is when...
Dude, Rachel likes to think she was very quiet during this. Was not. She's having this thought and turns to me and she goes, Dusty, look at that woman right there. Look at her. Now tell me.
She was walking down the aisle, like trying to get to her seat.
Again, quietly. And she's like, how do I look at that lady and just know that she speaks French? And I'm like, this is not a conversation I want to have right now on a plane of French people. And I'm just like, general stereotypes. I don't know.
And I'm like, but what are the stereotypes? How do I know just by looking at her that she's French? How do I know that?
And then have it reversed all trip. Immediately, everyone's like, oh, you need the English menu? And we're like,
how do they know?
How do they know? Like, we're speaking Spanish. Like, hola, para dos.
Right. Like, yeah, we're doing our best. Like, and I'm like, pretty good with Spanish, and they still even know.
Immediately.
Like, how do they know?
How do they know? But again, was it like, are we English or are we American? Would they know that?
Oh, like British?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'd have to ask them. But
they knew the same way you knew.
They knew the same way I knew.
So, yeah.
So Dusty was having a little bit of...
so much anxiety. I normally don't have anxiety, but for some reason, I had anxiety that whole trip.
And I was just shoveling fried chicken. And a lot of mine was spicy. It was like really, I got like half the spicy.
It reeked. I think halfway.
I didn't care.
We did. You don't remember that?
No.
Like halfway through eating, you turned to me and you were like, oh, baby, no one else is eating food right now.
The plane hadn't even taken off. We're just sitting there. We get to our seats. I'm like, how do we know that chicken's fresh? Chomping on my chicken.
Eating massive fried chicken sandwiches. Freak. Great start. Great start.
Okay, it was kind of a great start though, because we had the whole aisle to ourselves.
We did.
I was in the middle seat and nobody was next to me.
Full flight.
It was great.
Full flight. And we were the only row that didn't have someone sitting with us.
And then we got to watch the sunset also while we were flying. Do you remember that?
Did.
It was really pretty.
Yeah, the sun was
cried.
So you did cry.
You did. I'm a sentimental bitch. I was like, wow. I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
That's exactly what it was. Oh, man. Yeah, but the flight did go by quick.
It did.
It
and
worked.
Then next thing we knew, we were in Paris.
We were in Paris.
And we had a 6-hour layover. So you know what I said? I said, let's go see the fucking Eiffel Tower with all of our luggage. Oh, and also because we had to change airports.
We did.
So we flew into like the main Paris airport and we had to get on like a bus to go to another airport like a couple hours away. And I was like, that's plenty of time to see the Eiffel Tower. So we hopped in an Uber with our suitcases and our backpacks and ourselves. And we got to the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And we said, OMG, and took a couple pictures.
Beautiful.
And then looked at the time and said, gotta go.
We're not going to make it.
Gotta blast. Like literally 30 seconds worth of ooh, ah.
Yeah.
It was time to go. Because it took so long to get all of our shit and then like drive in the Uber to actually get there.
Yeah, and then the way that we thought we could take to the airport, we didn't have cash yet. We didn't have euros, and they only took cash.
Oh, yeah.
So we waited 20 minutes to get that ride. Couldn't get it, and then we're like, that was a wasted 30 minutes that we did not have.
Yep.
And then, metroed, right?
Yeah, then we went down to the metro and a nice metro lady helped us figure out our route. And we took two trains and then we hopped on a bus.
Yeah.
And we got to our flight and we were the last ones on that flight.
Skipped every line.
Oh, yeah. They were so cool.
Every line.
They were
so
like,
cool.
who's getting it? Like, Porto? And we're like, us, because we're in the back of the line to check our bag. Yeah. We're in the back of the line for TSA. Yeah. Like, everybody's freaking out. And they're like, is anybody on this Porto flight? Because it's about to fucking leave. And we're like, us. Yeah. They have us skip every single. I'm like, LAX would never.
Never, dude.
Would never. They'd be like,
tough shit.
Yeah. Literally.
Sorry.
So that was rad.
That was really cool.
And then we arrived in Porto.
Okay, but can we talk about what we got through not only LAX airport, but Porto airport and every airport since?
What do you mean?
So I work with a company and use box cutters.
Oh, yes.
I had 3 of them. 3 box cutters in my backpack. Like
his
not
carry-on backpack.
Not even like a suitcase that you would think like, oh, maybe they couldn't see very well through it. It's a backpack.
And mind you, this contraband we have been discovering throughout the trip. Like every time we're like, oh my God, 3 box cutters. How do we do
crazy.
that? And then like we'd pack up, go to our next place, and then we're like, a lighter? How'd we get a lighter? And then like to cut to the chase, we went through TSA for another flight later. Mm-hmm. And we got your whole ass shave kit with scissors,
oils,
razors, the whole kit and
everything.
caboodle, all of that through TSA. And then, a Swiss Army knife, your pocket knife.
Which, long story short, my second father, bought me for my birthday and we thought we lost. Turns out it was in our suitcase.
Then we just got it through TSA.
So 4 knives, a whole bomb kit of of soaps and whatnot, a lighter.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there was more.
There definitely was. It was not good.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention like your whole just like toiletry thing of like toothpaste, like all of that. But no, our water couldn't go through.
Dude, there were like 5 people they pulled out in front of us because they still had water in their container.
It was crazy. Like we lost all faith in airlines and bad. TSA and everything. We're like, oh, we could have absolutely taken over that plane
100%.
if we wanted to.
8th tower was going down, dude. Shit.
Not the 8th tower.
The 8th tower's going down.
God damn. That was a 9/11 joke. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but we made it to Porto.
We made it to Porto.
Dusty saw a brothel as we were driving.
We passed this open door and I just looked down it and it was just a hallway of women. Just
scantily clad.
Very. Just ready.
God.
Ready and waiting.
He's like, welcome to Europe.
Wild. And then we get to our hotel, 2 blocks later, and I'm like, cool.
Something like that. Cool. But Porto is awesome.
It was so amazing.
One of the highlights.
Yeah.
I would say.
Probably, I would say the best first stop we could have had.
For sure.
Because it wasn't like too much, but it was just like the perfect amount, and we found like such fun things. Yeah,
because it's not big city like Lisbon or Barcelona or whatever. Like it is like quite large in terms of like walking around and like what there is to see and stuff. Yeah, it's a good intro to Europe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, MVP. Like absolute MVP this whole trip. You were my captain. Yeah.
Well.
Dude, the hotels, positions you chose, like.
That's true.
Phenomenal.
It is a specific skill set. Thank you so much.
It was amazing.
Thank you so much.
You killed that.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Our hotel was in a really good spot. So we were like right around the corner from Mercado de Bolio.
I'll take your word for it.
Which is a 3-story market where you can buy like all sorts of shit, but
so cool.
Really good food.
So cool.
Specifically. And our favorite meal of the entire 3-week trip was there at Herdade 1980. I think is what it's called.
Something like that.
Pretty sure.
That's close.
But we had the most like unique culinary experience.
Phenomenal food.
It was so good.
Yeah, the best food we had.
For sure.
The
most memorable and all of it was so good.
Well, maybe not necessarily the best food, but like as a whole meal, everything was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like not one thing other than the soup, I guess.
It was so memorable and unique.
That's what we get for ordering onion soup.
That's fair. But the rest of it was bomb.
Oh, God.
And specifically for me, the thing that really stood out, oh, God, I mean, honestly, all of it. But the thing that really stood out was the
mushroom.
The mushroom. The stuffed portobello mushroom with caramelized apples.
So good. And cottage cheese.
Okay, that's what it was.
Cottage cheese.
I can't even describe like what a firework explosion of like flavors in your mouth.
Katy Perry would have been proud.
Truly.
It was delicious.
If you felt like a plastic bag going into that restaurant, you wouldn't have left feeling like one.
Never.
That's for damn sure. But one of the days away around Porto.
We did.
And one of the days Porto's like, it's on the Douro River.
Yeah.
And there's like all these bridges that go across. And one day we walked across and there's all these wineries on the other side. Yeah. So we did a bunch of wineries over there and got schwasty.
Absolute schwasty. 2 wine tastings in 3 hours.
Yeah. And a chocolate tasting too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we made some friends. And then we were about to walk back and we got stopped by, and we kind of were like getting stopped a lot, or like people were very helpful in Portugal.
They were incredibly helpful.
Strange.
Yeah.
Like I'm typically very wary of like, if somebody's trying to help me, they're trying to take advantage of me.
100%.
Of like, oh, they're going to try and like go in my purse when I'm not looking or something. Like something's fishy's going on. Like people just aren't that nice. No. But in Portugal, they actually were. Like they just kind of came up to us and were like, you need help. I'm going to help you. And we didn't ask for it. right? Like we just, I guess, looked like dumb Americans. I don't know. But this is one of those times where somebody came up to us and he started talking to us. And I was very suspicious at first. And I was like, what the fuck does this guy want? Turns out he's a photographer. He just thought we were hot and cute and wanted to do a photo shoot of us down by the river.
It was awesome.
It was
really cool.
So we just got all these like free professional engagement photos basically in Portugal.
Yep. For
he
free.
Was so nice. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gave him €10 because I was like, this is insane.
Yeah. And this is all we have. So sorry.
And what he was like, I usually do like 500 pictures in like 2 hours, and I took like 600 of you guys.
And that was really special.
It was very special.
Because I had already booked us an engagement shoot in Barcelona. Yeah. So then we got one in Portugal and one in Spain.
Yeah.
Which was really sick.
It was really cool. One with the old dude, one with the new.
Yes. Yeah, because spoiler alert, Dusty cut his hair when we got to Barcelona.
13 years.
And it looks fire. But in the Portugal ones, he has his man bun. Ugh. We've retired it.
I still can't believe I went that long with that hair.
It's okay.
It's not. That was bad.
It is and it isn't. You don't know until you know.
No, we knew. It was so bad.
Well, we know it was so bad now, but before I still liked it then. But now when I look at pictures, I'm like, how did we do that for so long? Because it looks so much better this way.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Any other highlights from Porto?
The market.
Yeah. So, also at Mercado de Bolio, there's this homemade pasta place where you pick your noodle and then your sauce, and then they put it in this giant. I like have videos of this on my profile too. I haven't posted this one yet, but it's coming. And then they like scrape the cheese out of the cheese wheel as they're like mixing the sauce and the noodle all together, like right in front of you, and then they hand it to you and you pass away.
Yeah.
When you eat it, like it's so good.
Consume at your own
risk.
Yeah,
your own peril, honestly.
It's a peril.
Yeah.
Wow. Such hard words to remember.
Talking is hard. English is hard.
It is. It is.
Portuguese was hard. Holy shit. That was really interesting.
Was interesting.
Seeing all the, like, I'm just such a word nerd, but that was fun because I don't really know anything about Portuguese.
Me neither.
Anything else about Porto? Yeah.
But I mean, I'm going to say this, but it pertains to like everything European. Like that was not built for 2 6-foot human beings
to be in.
Because like we're on the top floor, which each room itself, I think, was just like a studio, but we had the top kind of like suite of the flat. Yeah. But the roof is slanted.
Yeah. We're at the roof.
We're at the roof and it's slanted at like 5'2".
Yeah.
And so we're just...
And our bedroom didn't even have a light.
No.
I used
no
the
light.
TV. I turned on the TV for a light.
Thank goodness, at AC.
I still need to write them a review.
Why?
Well, just because they need to know if their light doesn't work.
That's true. Okay, yeah, the light did not work.
We also ran out of toilet paper.
So fast.
Spoiler alert, I get a hemorrhoid.
No bidet.
Nope.
Which I thought that was like the thing in Europe.
We only had a bidet for one night in Granada.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hosed my shit that toilet down, let me tell you.
Used that bidet.
To take advantage of it while I could. We were in Porto for like 4 days. Absolutely adored it. Yeah, and then we hopped on a train.
Yeah.
And went to Lisbon.
By the way, broke my foot a week and a half before coming on this trip.
Okay, yeah, we haven't even talked about that at all.
Broke my little baby toe on her uncle's vacation.
We were in Lake Powell from Chris's birthday.
Yes.
First night.
Smashed that thing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely smashed it.
How'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
Well, there was a really pretty lady in my bed.
And it was dark.
She got me really excited. And she convinced me to do things. And so I skipped my little happy ass to the bathroom. And then when I was in the bathroom, I turned on the light. And in there, I was like, oh, man, it's like really dark here. This is crazy. And then as I was leaving the bathroom, I turn off the light. So I have 0 night vision now.
It's pitch black.
And I skip even more gleefully and quickly back to the bedroom. Oh,
And you know the space between where the door connects to the wall, like the hinges of the door, and then there's a space in between the door and the wall.
Oh, I smashed my little piggy all the way home. It hurt so badly. And like normally like you hit your toe and like you'll jokingly be like, oh man, like I broke it. Like, dude, I knew immediately.
He just starts yelling in the darkness. Oh, I just broke my toe.
Oh, my toe's broken.
It's broken.
It's broken.
What? For real? Are you being dramatic? I turn on the light. I go and look at this motherfucker's toe. And it is sideways.
It is so sideways.
It is his other toes are pointing toward the ceiling, and this toe's pointing toward the wall. Nope.
It was so bad, dude.
And I said, what do I do? Do I go? So I went downstairs and got Megan and Washington Boy out of a dead sleep, brought them upstairs, and we all tried to figure out what the hell to do.
And I could see in Washington Boy's eyes that he wanted to just grab it and reset it himself so badly. It was like looking at my father. I was like, I know exactly what you want to do. Why do you want to inflict this pain upon me right now? And so I was like, dude, just call my dad. Like, he'll know what to do because he's worked in the fire department for years, EMT. Like, he's seen some gnarly stuff. And so we called him and he was like, I mean, you could, but...
FaceTimed him out of a dead sleep.
Also out of a dead sleep. He's like, you can, but like it could lock it up and make it even worse. So then I'm like, all right, no chance. Let's just go to the hospital, which I despise doing. Hate going to hospitals. So we go to the hospital. Comes in and I go, all right, doc. So like once this is numbed up on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this going to hurt? And he goes, numbed up. I immediately just went to my happy place, checked out, and I was just like, all right, this is going to suck. Wrenches on my toe for like 5 seconds, which not long in that moment, felt like forever. And then after he's done wrenching on it, he's like, yeah, this might be broken. No fucking shit, bro. So then he goes, gets the x-ray, comes back, he's like, oh yeah, no, it's broken as hell. I'm like, no shit.
And dislocated.
So then my options are 1, get a shot in the bottom of my foot to numb it, but that's supposedly way worse of a pain than him just going at it again. 2, I let him go at it again, or 3, we just tape it up and leave. And I was kind of okay with just letting him tape it up, but my loving fiance said,
don't be a little bitch. Let him. No, I didn't say that. I just said, no, you gotta let him reset it. You gotta.
And I did. And he goes at it again. And I swore for like 2 weeks, for like the week, I was like, I don't think this is reset, dude. Like, I don't think he did it.
Yeah, because it was still pointing a little bit strangely.
So far out. And like after a week, and the first day of wearing my normal shoe, we came home and I took my shoe off and my toe was back to normal.
We were like tripping out. You're like, baby, look at my foot. Look at my toe right now. And we'd been drinking. We looking at your fucking foot. We're like, why does it look normal again? It fixed itself.
It finally went back into its spot. And then I was like, all right, cool. So then we just wrap it up. Fast forward to be in Porto, which is 4 days later.
Yeah, it was like a week and a half after breaking your toe.
So then, we come to Porto and we're so excited that the first 2 days, we averaged 6 to 7 miles each day.
Yeah, at least. And your toes wrapped and you're just on ibuprofen and hanging.
Doing it.
And then it was like, I don't know, less than a week in or something. All of a sudden, I just kind of stopped asking you, like, how's your toe feeling? And you stopped wrapping it.
Yeah, it was fine.
And it just was fine.
It's fine. I'm sure there's going to be like consequences later on in life for doing that, but
I don't think so.
It's wiggling. I don't know. Anyways, all of that to say, broken foot right before we went. And that sucked because our worry, and I think everyone else's worry, was like, I hope this doesn't like ruin the trip. And
it really had no effect.
No.
Which was crazy.
Psycho. psychotic.
Dude, have we carried your boot all around this
The
whole
entire
time,
time, and I haven't worn it once.
Yeah, damn.
It took up so much space.
Damn it.
So much space, along with your freaking...
Oh my God, I know. My steamer that broke as soon as I actually finally needed it for our engagement shoot the other day. Okay, anyway, so we arrived in Lisbon.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a bar around the corner from our hotel.
Yeah.
Was it like the first day that we were there? Or the second day?
I think it was the second day.
And we made friends with the bartender who was from Russia.
Yeah.
And we just talked to him for a while. And he was telling us a lot about Russia and how like fucked up it is there and comparing it to America and
like how
Europe.
Weirdly similar America is starting to get to like how fascist and controlling Russia is.
Yeah.
It was really actually scary.
It was very interesting.
Yeah.
And he was definitely one of those guys that was like, you know, kind of standoffish to everybody. And then all of a sudden we just kind of started talking to him and he was like, oh, hell yeah. And then just like became our homies, wanted to be Instagram friends. Was like, when are you guys coming back here? Whatever. Oh, yeah. We were so excited because we were here for our 1-year anniversary. Oh, yeah. We didn't even say that. On our first date, I wonder if I even said this in the episode where I talked about our first date, but you and I talked about going to Spain and Portugal.
Yes, we did.
On our very first date.
Yes, we did.
And then exactly a year later, we were here in Spain and Portugal, engaged. And so I was so excited because I wanted to, on the year anniversary of us meeting on July 14th, play darts somewhere. And I was like, how the hell are we going to find anywhere that has darts? Like, that's not something you can just kind of easily look up really here. Yeah. And we go to this little brewery.
So random.
Where we met this Russian guy and we walk in and there's this shitty little dartboard in the corner. And we're like, oh my God, like, this is where we can play darts, which was like the next day or something, was July 14th.
Because we even asked the bartender, we were like, hey, is there any like spots around that have like an actual dartboard? And he was like, nah,
this
man.
Is the only one.
So it's so crazy that the one spot we chose that was close to us had a janky little dartboard for us to play.
So we got to play darts. It was so cute.
It was really cute.
I was so excited.
Yeah, you were.
So we came back and played darts there on our 1-year anniversary of us meeting while playing darts.
Yeah.
Which was fun, and you kicked my ass.
Yeah, well, I had to.
Yeah.
I think that is like the first... No, this is the second time I think I've ever beat you playing darts.
Really?
Yes.
Do you kind of kick your ass most of the time?
Every time. It's because you
get lucky.
You get down to the last shot, and I'm like, all right, you have to hit exactly 52.
And then I do.
And then you do. Every time. There's zero chance for me to even try and finish. Because you nail it every time. I'm like, cool. Cool. Every time.
But you beat me in Portugal.
Beat you in Portugal.
Yeah, so that was definitely a highlight of Lisbon. And another highlight, we walked super far trying to go to this rooftop bar that we had multiple recommendations to go to. And we got there.
All of them said to make reservations for, and for some reason we
just didn't do that.
We don't need that.
We'll get it. And no, we did not. But we ended up at this other tiny little like halfway rooftop kind of bar with a really cute little view. Which I ended up being, glad that we ended up there instead, honestly, because it was really just cute.
It was special. It was very cute.
Yeah. And then we did Pena Palace, which was so awesome. We took a day trip to Sintra on the train. And that was really cool.
Absolutely beautiful.
Highly recommend that. And yeah, those are kind of the Lisbon highlights. And then it was like the day or two before. So like our next stop was Sevilla. So basically we started on the far left corner, or just like the far left coast of the Iberian Peninsula. And we made our way all the way down and around to the right to Barcelona.
Wait, do we remember what the peninsula is called?
Iberian Peninsula.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because that was like our
that was on our
crossword
puzzle on the flight on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
And yes,
nice.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Okay.
Iberian Peninsula.
Very nice.
So I had our whole itinerary planned out, and you guys, if you look on a map, like we covered so much fucking ground in 3 weeks, and we are exhausted.
Yeah.
But our next stop was Sevilla, which was going to be us entering Spain.
Yep.
And they're not that far away on the map.
No.
And everywhere in Europe, you can kind of just hop on a train and get there. So I didn't really think much of it. Just thought that there was going to be a train from Lisbon to Sevilla pretty easily. Turns out there's not. Your options are flying, renting a car and driving, or hopping on a bus. That takes about 8 hours. Like it's like 4 to 5 hours driving, or it's like an 8-hour bus, or it's like a 1-hour flight.
Yep.
And so I was like, oh, we're fucked. So I started looking into car rentals just to drive from Lisbon to Sevilla and drop the car there within like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be about $1,500 to do that. So we said, fuck that. That's insane.
$1,500.
Absolutely ridiculous.
For a 4-hour drive.
No.
Again, it had to have been because we were crossing country.
Had to be. Yeah. And like the drop off point was not the same as the pickup.
Yeah. I don't know.
Regardless.
It was weird.
Ridiculous.
It was so weird.
Because we still did that to Valencia. Anyway. Stupid. Couldn't do that. I really didn't want us to sit on a bus for 8 hours. That's not very fun.
No.
So I looked up flights and I found one that left at like 7:30 in the morning, and it was like $100 for each of us.
Not bad at all.
$200 total. And so we were like, oh, hell yeah, let's just do that. And then we get to Sevilla at like 9:30 or 10 in the morning. We can check in by like noon. So cool.
We're like, we'll drop the bags. Do some sightseeing, get brunch.
They were ready to take the bags for us at 11. Our hotel was awesome.
Very awesome.
And so it was all set up. It was great. So we wake up at like 5 in the morning and pack all of our shit and get to the airport. We get through TS. This is when we realized we had
every weapon in our arsenal.
Shit. Dude, all the
well
box cutters, the lighter, the fucking shaving kit, the scissors, the Swiss Army knife, the whole fucking thing is in Dusty's carry-on suitcase and his backpack. And we realize this as we're in line to go through TSA.
Yep.
And we're like, well,
gotten this far.
I guess we're just gonna see. And we somehow make it through, and we're just making a joke like, oh my God, someone's watching out for us. Like, this is crazy that we just made it through. You remember that?
Yeah.
We're like, we're so lucky. That's so crazy.
Someone's watching over us.
That's so
We've
crazy.
Had insane luck.
And we had up until that point. We were on cloud 9, and so we get through at like 6:45. Our plane leaves at 7:30. So we're like, okay, we have a good like 20 minutes before we're gonna board. Let's go get coffee and like some food before we get on the plane. So we literally just go around the corner from our gate. Like it is right there. It's not far.
20-second walk.
And we get a donut and a little breakfast sandwich.
Quiche I've ever had.
Oh, it was the quiche, the bacon quiche.
So good.
And coffee. And we're just sitting there chilling, eating our food, just sticking around.
For whatever reason.
At like 7:03, I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom and then like, let's just walk around the corner to the gate. I go pee, come back, grab our stuff. We literally walk up to the gate at 7:06. I think our flight left at like 7:30, 7:35.
No, 7:30.
And we get up to the gate. Nobody's there anymore. And I go up to the ticket guy and I was like, oh, we've already started boarding. Like, we're right here, whatever. I saw our boarding class, like, seat up on the thing. And he goes,
immediately,
oh my gosh, you missed it. The bus just left. The bus to get to your plane's not here at this gate. You had to take a bus to get to it. I was screaming if anybody else needed to get on this flight. He looks at this thing. Are you Rachel Wilford and Dustin Myklebust?
Yep.
I blacked out.
Dude, I've never seen you go into such like shock.
I blacked out.
You did. Completely blacked out.
I left my body.
And like he's sitting there telling her like, okay, you need to go to this place to do this, And she just kind of like nods. We walk off like 10 feet, 20 feet away from him. I'm like, okay, baby, where do we need to go? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you, he just gave you so many instructions. I don't know.
I don't know. I like, was in shock.
Tears welling up.
I couldn't believe we missed our fucking flight. It was so stupid. He was like, I can't call the bus back. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing. Because he was like, we don't even work for the like airline or airport. He's like,
I have no way to contact them. Like you missed your flight. And I'm like, this is the stupidest shit of all time. We were literally right here. We were early. I've never missed a flight in my life like that before. I'm
me neither.
Okay, you have, whatever. But I'm such a fucking high achiever, like perfectionist. Like I don't do that.
No, you don't.
I don't do that. I cannot believe we showed up early and still missed our fucking flight sitting right around the corner there.
What were we thinking? Like, what were we thinking?
We were thinking we were just going to walk on the flight like we did with our other ones.
We were so cocky with that.
Yeah, but I fly all the time. I'm always just like, oh yeah, cool. Like we're fine. I never in a million years. It's not like the biggest airport of all time either. No. I didn't think we were going to have to get on a shuttle
to go. Yeah,
to get to our plane.
Didn't think that was.
Oh my God, I was beside myself.
Yeah, you were very distraught.
So we went and the next flight didn't leave till like 1 p.m. and it was like $700 or something.
Each.
And then we just sat at the McDonald's right there trying to figure out what to do. And I cried. And then we looked into renting cars again. Looked into other flights.
Which the cheapest one that I could find was like $700.
Yeah.
Which is still ridiculous for a 4-hour drive.
We exhausted all possible options.
And while we're exhausting these, I just keep dropping to her. I'm like, the sooner we get on the bus, the sooner we get to Sevilla. I'm not riding that fucking bus. I'm not riding a bus. Okay.
It wasn't the fact that it was a bus. It was just so long.
It was very long.
8 hours. I didn't want to do it.
I know you didn't. You're like, you have your games. You have all your stuff on your phone. I have 1 episode of Bitches, 1 episode of Love Island. What am I going to do?
For 8 hours. I can't sleep on, I can't sleep anywhere but a bed.
Yeah, I will say
with my white noise and my eye mask.
Literally. That is definitely like a superpower of mine. I can fall asleep anywhere.
Oh, I knew you'd be fine.
As long as I need to. Oh, yeah.
I knew you'd be fine. Except you didn't sleep on the bus. Spoiler alert, we took the fucking bus. Okay?
4 hours later.
Honestly, it was like 2 hours because then they didn't put my suitcase on the flight.
Oh, yeah.
Because for security reasons or whatever. So I had to go to Lost and Found and claim my suitcase and wait for it for an hour.
That was supposed to be 5 minutes.
Oh my God, this bitch was so rude to me. He was like, it'll be out in 5 minutes. 45 minutes has passed. I'm standing there with my heavy ass backpack. Dusty's trying to figure out renting a car, whatever. And I'm just like, just give me my fucking stupid ass suitcase. It's the walk of shame in this fucking airport right now that we missed our flight. And 45 minutes passes and I'm like, my suitcase is still not here. What the fuck is happening? So there's this bitch standing there who I know is with Lost and Found. And I walk up to her and I very sweetly said, I'm so sorry. I'm wondering if you could maybe help me. They said that my suitcase was going to be out in 5 minutes. It's been a really long time. And I'm just wondering if there's anything that you can help me with. She looks at me up and down like a fucking cunt and goes, you need to wait. And then picks up her fucking cell phone and takes a call right in front of me. Like I'm fucking gum on the bottom of her shoe. Like literally. And I was,
you were so pissed.
Oh, I wish her nothing but bad things. Nothing but bad things. And I specifically picked her. There were multiple people I could have gone up to. I picked her because she seemed like she'd be the sweetest.
That's literally what you said. You're she looks so nice.
Mood. Oh, she thought I was the dumbest bitch on planet Earth. Well, spoiler alert. I'm not. I may have missed my flight for absolutely no good goddamn reason other than a bacon quiche.
Worth it.
However.
Delicious. It was so good.
We took the fucking bus.
Yeah, we sure did.
We took the bus and It made us sick, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I started getting sick in Lisbon.
Yeah.
Actually, and I kicked it.
You
I kicked
did.
it within a day.
Like,
I started getting a cold and 4 hemorrhoids in Lisbon.
Which
all on the same day. And I rallied.
You did. Because you were talking about your hemorrhoid and I felt horrible. And it wasn't until like 2 days in Sevilla that you were like, no, it was like 4. And I'm like, what does a 4 hemorrhoided asshole even look like?
It was horrendous. Like, I have to have a bidet. My butthole will not accept anything else.
You're a swiper, no swiping.
I'm a sprayer, no wiping.
You bring a whole new meaning to spray and pray, bro.
Literally.
I'm so sorry.
No, it was terrible. But I kicked the cold. We went into the pharmacy. They didn't have suppositories for me. They had a little cream that I just absolutely relied on heavily.
Which I almost used as toothpaste one night.
The other night.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely my hemorrhoids started to go down. But we got on this bus and I don't know, honestly, we don't know if it was the bus or our Sevilla hotel air conditioner, but you and I were like pretty sick.
It was bad.
All of a sudden. And then as soon as we left Sevilla, we were good again. It was really strange.
Well, even just in Sevilla, whenever we were out of the hotel,
it was better.
We were okay.
Yeah. So maybe it was the hotel, but it was like, it was on the bus that I started getting really sneezy and it all came back. But also do you want to talk about the sweaty man?
Oh, I was so irritable on this freaking bus. Because again, I normally can sleep anywhere. For some reason, the way they set up this godforsaken bus was like, they did not want you to sleep on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm irritable. I'm pissed. And we probably drove an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then all of a sudden we come to a stop, which when we got on, we were like, yeah,
sorry,
how is
I just burped.
We were like, how is this going to work with this many people? 8-hour ride and we don't stop. Like someone's going to shit themselves for sure.
And it might be me.
And it might be you. And she ain't wiping. I'm telling you that now.
And you'll all smell
She's
it.
Sitting in that shit for 8 hours, y'all. We ain't risking no more. We don't need a 5th Hemi, bro.
I can't take it.
And so we stop 2 hours out and it's hot in the middle of a highway. And I'm kind of sleepy. And so everyone gets off other than me and 3 other people. But the bus driver comes up to me in another language. I guess Spanish or Portuguese.
Spanish.
It might have been Portuguese.
No, it was Spanish.
Was it Spanish?
Yeah.
And he's telling me no, you can't stay on the bus. Everyone has to get off. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And so I get off. Everyone gets off. And he's like, it's only 30 minutes. And so we're like, okay. What? We sat there for an hour?
Almost.
An hour in the sun baking. Miserable. Anyways,
he just had a nice little lunch.
Oh, he was.
And everybody was just like, we don't need to be sitting here for this long. Let's just get the fucking show on the road.
Which, too, was crazy. He takes that long, which when you say 30 minutes, I would assume that, okay, everyone's going to be anal about being there right at 30 minutes. But it was an hour. This dude doesn't say a word, walks straight to the bus, didn't corral, didn't be like, okay, if you're on my bus, we're going. He beelines it to the bus, opens it, turns it on, and we just fucking go.
Yeah, we all, I think all of us got on, but he didn't head count.
No warning.
If you weren't fucking on that bus right then and there, you fuck you.
Yeah.
You're staying in the middle of nowhere.
I'm still worried that someone may have been left there.
Yeah, because everybody's shit was on the bus.
Still on the bus.
Would have left with all their shit.
Yeah, dude. That was crazy. That was wild. And so then that stop, second stop. Again, I normally can sleep. I can't fall asleep. And I decide that in order to help me sleep, I'm going to pile all of our luggage that we have on top of myself so I can just lay my head on. And we're talking 100 pounds on my lap. I can't.
Our 2 backpacks with all of our shit.
I'm just on top of being sick, not feeling well. Our second stop.
We've had a very long day. We've been up since 5 a.m. We missed our flight. We are living on a bacon quiche and a fucking dream at this point.
So second stop happens, and here comes this sweaty ass motherfucker to sit in front of us, and he stops right in front of Rachel.
I'm in the aisle.
Yeah, she's in the aisle. He slowly takes off his shirt, wipes himself down in front of her. All this. She's not even paying attention, but I'm just glaring at this dude like, I've been up since 5 a.m. I will kill you if you say anything to this woman. I will murder you, dude. And he's wiping off his sweat, and then he sits down, and just to top off how pissy I was, this dude sprays Axe on a freaking bus, dude. Sprays Axe in the seat right in fucking front of me. Oh, dude.
Dusty then takes his finger as he finally sits down and goes above his head and simulates flicking him. And I was like, oh, shit.
I want to. But yeah. You were like, oh, God, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, you just missed little dude like showing off for you? And what do you mean?
I was so
What do you mean? What do I mean? This dude just undressed for you, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I totally missed that. Okay. You didn't even notice. I was like, oh, he was.
That's how oil I am.
And he kept jumping different seat and adjusting freaking. Oh, dude. Oh, I wanted to flick him so badly. Oh, and I have such a good flick, it would have hurt.
You do have a good flick.
I have a great flick.
Justice for your flick.
Oh,
but we made it to Sevilla. Against all fucking odds. And we were exhausted.
Like what? Like 4 is when we finally got in?
No, it was like 7.
Yeah, it was late.
It was like between 7 and 8.
It was late.
And we were bummed because we only had that night and the next day, like all of the next day, and spend the night. And then we were leaving. Yeah. And we were super bummed because when we got to Sevilla, we're like, oh my God, immediately this is our favorite place.
By far.
It was so magical.
By far.
And it was such a shame because we would have had the full day getting there at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
If we hadn't fucking missed our flight. But whatever. But Sevilla was so magical, and I don't even know how to properly describe it, but like just colorful and cute. And it had our hotel was right by the fucking cathedral.
Yeah.
You walk outside, turn right, and the cathedral's right there.
Yeah.
And they were so sweet and accommodating, and like reached out to me and asked if they could book us a flamenco show while we were there. So we did that.
Which was
and
awesome.
That was so awesome.
That was so fun.
And we just had a bunch of sangria and tapas and walked around Sevilla. And our first full day, we woke up and I was like, we got to go in the cathedral. And so we walk over to the cathedral and we walk up to the exit thinking it's the entrance. And immediately these ladies swarm us. These 2 ladies come up to us, swarm us.
So sweet.
So sweet.
Like they come off so nice.
They grab Dusty's hand. They grab my hand.
Gosh.
And they just start like reading our palms.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're going to have beautiful children. This is the love of your life. You're going to make a lot of money and own a house and blah, 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 blah.
I didn't believe it until she was like, your lucky number is 5. And I was like, that's actually my favorite number.
Oh, did she really say that?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. She like said my favorite number, which to me, I was like, that's
okay.
Actually crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
That's super weird.
Yeah. Because kind of afterwards, I was like, this is kind of bullshit. But just that one moment was kind of like,
yeah.
Okay.
Mine was only speaking Spanish to me.
Well, me too. Me too.
Oh, really?
For some reason, I was able to like understand her really well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. She was like, you have a sweetheart. You're going to have 2 children, beautiful children, 1 boy, 1 girl. You have a beautiful wife. Like, this is your last partner. Yeah. Your lucky number's 5. All these things. Yeah.
Mine told me I have a strong soul. And
I have the heart. You have the soul.
Yeah. And that you are, what? Yeah, she said something like, this is, your forever person or your like last love or something like that. And that We were going to have children, like beautiful children.
Yeah.
We were going to make a lot of money or something like that. We're going to be very successful. Yeah. No, they're not wrong. I don't remember what else she said, but obviously it was like all good things.
It was so amazing.
They were so sweet. And then it turned. And they handed us these sprigs.
Like
just a couple of green branches.
just broke off a tree.
Literally. Just found the nearest tree. And they're like, oh, here.
This'll work.
And they just, all of a sudden, the whole vibe shifted when they were done. And they look at me and go, pagarlo. Pay me in Spanish. And they're being so forceful about it. And we're like, excuse me? You came up to us and started doing this. We didn't ask you. And they're like, you pay us. It's bad luck if you don't pay us. And I was like, we don't have any euros.
Yeah. And at this point, I was like, okay, like, maybe we can give them something. Nice. And she was like, oh, you have a good heart.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh, you think I'm a bitch. Okay.
And again, but I'm saying this in the context of like, let's give them like €1, €2. Like, that was sweet.
Right.
Like, whatever.
But I only had a 10.
Like 50s and a 10.
Yeah, I had 50s and a 10. And I pull out I was like, I don't have really like any small euros. Yeah. And she goes, oh, like, tengo cambia. I have change.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So luckily the first one I grab is the 10. Can you imagine if I grabbed the fucking 50? No. I grab the 10. Oh no. I think it was 20. It was 20. She was like,
no.
Or was it 10?
It was 10.
Okay. I grabbed the 10 and
was it 20?
And she's like, oh, like 10 for me and 10 for her. And I was like, this is all I have. Because originally she was like, I'll give you change. And then she's like, no, I'm taking this. And you also owe me 10 more for her. Like 10 and 10. And I was like, no. No. What? You're lucky you're getting fucking 10 out of me for handing me a couple of fucking twigs.
And some bullshit palm reading.
Touching my palm and saying nice things.
Yeah, dude.
That you could have just fucking looked at me and made up.
Yeah.
Like, come on. They were so aggressive. Dude, and they were pissed.
Weird.
They were saying we were going to have bad luck if we didn't pay them. And I'm like, we are outside of a church.
Literally.
A holy cathedral.
I'm like, woman, I don't think you understand how many Facebook posts I didn't post. Like, if I have bad luck,
I didn't share
it's already there. I didn't tell you my top 5 favorite movies.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't share it with 11 friends. Damn it.
I ain't worried.
So crazy.
It was weird.
We walked away and we're like, what the fuck? And then later I was pissed I gave them anything, honestly. It was such a hustle. Yeah. So stupid. But then we go to the entrance to actually go in the cathedral. And then turns out I'm dressed like too much of a whore to even get in. Yeah. Couldn't have your shoulders showing or your knees. And
I don't think you brought a single thing that doesn't show your shoulders.
Well, it was 100 degrees in Sevilla.
For real.
So I'm not going to go put on a fucking turtleneck.
Yeah. And it's not like they had, what was it, Singapore, where you guys got like the cover up stuff?
It was in Milan.
Oh, Milan.
They had smocks for Megan and I.
You guys are just they dressed like whores.
Yeah, because we're always whores. But yes, we didn't get to go in the cathedral. But what else in Sevilla? We went to the flamenco show.
Horse carriages everywhere.
Yeah.
So cute.
We walked around the university.
Yes.
I was like, imagine being a foreign exchange student here.
And going here. It was so cool.
We started looking up apartments in Sevilla.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I've ever really done that anywhere. Maybe Verona, like Como or something. But it was just so magical there. Like, we loved Sevilla.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
100%.
I wish we had more time. I would for sure go back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We talked, like, honestly, if there was anywhere that we would want to get married of the places that we've been, that was number one 100%. For sure. But yeah, Sevilla was awesome.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Miss it, honestly.
Highly recommend.
And then the next morning, we literally only had like a day and a half in Sevilla, which was a fucking crying shame.
Yeah, that sucked.
We got up and we luckily had already secured a rental car because if we hadn't, it would have been thousands of dollars, I'm sure. Before. We grabbed a rental car.
Shout out Enterprise.
We'll pick you up. And we started the road trip portion of our excursion.
Which, I mean, I love Sevilla. But our road trip was so fun.
Was that your favorite day?
It might have been my favorite day.
Yeah.
But I love driving. I love doing road trips. Like, I don't know, man. That was so fun for me.
It was really fun.
It was really cool.
And I was sitting there worried, like, oh shit, Dusty's driving like this whole day, and it was far that we went. And
it was like 8 hours total, probably.
Yeah, it was a lot of driving, and I was like, fuck, like I hope he's okay and having a good time. And you were just like, I'm having the best time driving right now.
Awesome.
And I'm like, oh, thank God.
It's awesome, dude.
But we got in the car from Sevilla and we started driving, and we then started our road trip of the Route of the White Villages, which was an Uncle Chris recommendation for us to do. We weren't even going to do any of this.
Love you, Uncle Chris. Thank you.
Yeah. And basically there's this route where you kind of go inland a little bit, and there's all these villages. They're just tiny little towns, and they're all white. All the buildings are white.
Everything.
Yeah. And so we just I had a list kind of mapped out in order of like the route where we stopped and just checked them out.
Which like beautiful land that we were driving through. Like, gorgeous. Yes. And then all of a sudden, like there's nothing. And then all of a sudden you just see this pocket of white, and we're like, oh, that's the next one.
There's a village. And we'd stopped there. And what was interesting was it was a Saturday. And in my head, when I was like, it's going to be timed on a Saturday that we're doing this, like hopefully it's not super crowded or something. Everything was closed.
Ghost town.
All of the shops and the restaurants all closed. Nobody was walking around. You get out of the car and walk around, and it was silent.
It was weird.
It was eerie.
It was very eerie.
We were like the only ones in these little towns.
So scary.
But there was one that it was like second or third one we stopped in.
Yeah.
And we're like, we need to pee. We need like a coffee break or whatever. So we kind of were walking around toward the church. We walked to the church, and there was one little cafe bar open. It was
the only spot that was open.
Only spot. There were like a couple people outside having a coffee, and then we walked inside. Yeah. You can tell it.
And so, we walk in, and at this point, like, we're both, like, you speak Spanish very well. I'm not a great Spanish speaker, but, like, when you're in the country, like, that long enough, like, you start to pick it up. And so, like, I'm able to, like, order at this point by myself. So I go up to the bar, and I order us coffees and a beer. And I think, did you have wine that one, or you just had coffee?
I just had coffee.
Yeah, you just had coffee. And, like, waters. And we sit down. We really had to go to the bathroom. Like, that was really the main reason. But I was like, we can't just walk in and go to the bathroom. Like, we have to get something. And so we sit down, and there's like 3 older men at the bar, chilling. And this one guy just keeps singing a song in English. And I can't remember what song it was, but it was like it's like an old one.
It was Grease.
It was Grease.
You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. And Dusty chimes in and goes,
and I do
from across the bar.
And he goes, oh, and he comes over and he talks to us. He's like, where he was from.
So excited.
So excited. And we just ham it up with these 2 guys. Another dude comes over with him, and he was
talking to me and telling me he's from Germany. And they just loved us.
And they were like, how long are you guys here for? Like, how long you stay? We're like, we're just driving through.
They wanted to party with us so bad.
We would have gotten so blacked out with these men. Like, we would have been absolutely plastered with these gentlemen.
Yeah.
But the dude was so sweet that, like, after talking with him, he was like, you know what? Your drinks and everything, they're on me. Like, I'm paying for everything. We're like, wait, dude, whoa, hold on. That's so sweet. So and he's like, no. And even the bartender comes up, and he's like, no, like, this is kind of what these guys do in these towns. Like, if you're a nice person coming through, like, they always do this. And I was like, okay, well, that's so sweet of you. Favorite stop.
It was just a wholesome little moment.
So sweet. We were there maybe 45 minutes, and it was awesome. And
it was really cute.
Yeah.
And we got back in the car. Cute. We were just like, oh,
so wholesome.
That was so nice. You'll never see those guys again. So the town that we climbed the castle of was called Olvera, and then the next we went to was Grazalema in the middle of nowhere. It was like another hour to get there on this windy little road.
Crazy road.
And when we got there, everyone was partying.
was a huge party.
And every other town was the fucking ghost town.
Yeah.
And everybody was in Grazalema partying.
It was Fiesta, 2025?
Yes.
Their
Just in
Day
a
of
white tent, they had
Independence or
bumper
something.
cars and shit.
Yeah.
It was the most random shit I've
carnival.
ever seen. And we
So
walked
funny.
into this party in this like white tent. Everybody's drinking. And we just turned all heads. Everybody looked at us. I thought it was just me that noticed. And then you pointed it out later. And I was like, oh my God, I thought it was just me being fucking vain as shit or something. But no, we both noticed it.
It was wild.
Yeah. And we got, that was the town where they had Payoyo cheese, which is sheep cheese.
Yeah.
And we just had like our own little charcuterie time. And it was so fun.
Which I didn't think I would like sheep cheese, but it ended up not being bad.
It was delish.
I'm pretty picky about cheese, weirdly.
Yeah. We've had like opposite palates this trip, which is really weird.
Yeah. Normally we're pretty similar on that.
But it's like you hate something and I love it. Or I hate it and then you love it.
This whole time.
It's really strange.
Really weird. We have switched dinners so many times.
So many times. Like a ridiculous amount of times, honestly.
We're just like, oh, no, this tastes good. I like yours.
Great. I'll take it.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we ended in Rhonda, which is like the main white village town, which was gorgeous, and watched the sunset. And then we grabbed dinner, and then we headed to where I had booked our stay for the night, which was in Malaga.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
What?
Something we forgot to mention was those statues, dude.
What statues?
Do you remember the statues of the 3 hooded dudes?
Oh my God. I don't even remember what town that was.
It was the most random shit. We came around this corner and I swear to God, it looked like a statue of 3 like KKK members.
Yes.
Because we immediately were just like,
oh. And you were like, baby, I think we need to go. I don't feel safe here. I don't think they like my kind here.
It was so bad that you had to like look up what it meant.
Yeah, because it really looked KKK.
It was really sketchy.
But apparently they were holy priests or something.
Holy something.
So holy hell. Holy racism.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. Yes.
Okay. So
good old Malaga.
Booked our stay in Malaga for that night, and I thought it was like a small little beach town where we would just spend the night and we'd get up the next day and go to the beach and chill. And like I've done a lot of research for this trip, obviously. Like I've booked everything, but I'm one girl. I can only do so much.
All a human.
So I just made some assumptions about Malaga and booked our hotel in the middle of downtown and then called it a day and didn't look up anything else.
It was like by far probably the biggest city that we were in like the entire trip.
Honestly, yeah.
It was a mecca.
It's the Vegas of Spain.
100%, dude.
Vegas of the Iberian Peninsula.
100%.
Truly.
It was wild.
We showed up at 1:30 in the morning.
Yes. Like hit
exhausted.
Malaga at 1:30. And it's like that moment where like, you know, you've just been holding a shit for so long and you were good, but then as soon as you know that you're close, it's like, okay, the body relaxes. It's like, it's time.
It's there. Yeah, it's time.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
That was starting to happen.
At 1:30 in the morning after our full day of driving and adventuring. And we're ready to just kind of crash.
We're so ready.
We're ready to crash out.
And yeah.
And we pull up into Malaga and we're like 10 minutes away from the hotel. And yet there are just hordes of people.
Everyone.
Everywhere.
Like, there are old people. There are babies in strollers.
Men, women, and children.
Children.
Elderly.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Like Vegas, kind of.
Yes.
Just out walking around at Saturday night at 1:30 in the morning.
Freaking night.
And I'm like, oh, Malaga's a lot bigger than I realized.
And we are in the middle of downtown.
Oh, our hotel's in the middle of downtown. And the car nav, our Volvo SUV,
big ass SUV,
is navigating us to our hotel in the middle of downtown.
Yes. Okay. And just like so, like everyone knows, like hotels in other countries are not like what you think in America. Like you can't just pull your car up, unload, go in, get your keys, park the car, walk into the back door.
That's fucking Hilton.
Not a thing unless you are literally staying in like a Best Western over there. No.
Nope. It's a obscure little door in an alleyway that you need a 5-digit code to open, and it's a self check-in and a lockbox, and you get your key and you find your room and you say goodnight. Yeah. So we are navigating to our little obscure door in the middle of downtown Malaga. And we miss the sign that's like, don't drive down here anymore. You can't drive. No cars. Don't do it. You'll get in big trouble.
So bad.
Didn't see that.
No.
So we just keep on trekking and turn the corner. And all of a sudden there are just... the street turns to cobblestones.
Yeah.
The street turns to alleyways, and we are still in our Volvo SUV.
Yeah, like the first 3 turns were like, whatever. We're like, okay, there's no one really around. Like, we can do this. And like, also, thankfully, I drive SUVs. I drive big cars like all the time. Like,
I've got fucking Tate McRae playing in the car. We're just vibing.
Like, we're good. It's tight, but we're good. And then we probably hit like the 4th turn. Waves.
Things change.
Waves on waves of human beings. Drunk human beings.
And then just our car. And not only human beings, but like typical European like restaurants where there's tables on the street and people dining. And our car.
I'm driving 3 feet away from someone sitting, smoking a cigar, eating their steak.
Pizza. Yeah.
Like,
and at that point, that's when I also see a no bikes sign.
Not motorcycles.
No, not motorcycles.
Bikes.
Bicicletas. No bicicletas en estas calles. Nunca.
Freaking car.
And we're on a fucking SUV at 1:30 in the morning in the middle of downtown Malaga, surrounded by hundreds of drunk idiots.
Hundreds.
Turning around, looking at us in our fucking car, like, what? Why?
Which was even more difficult because this car was electric. So like it's silent. Like this doesn't make noise. So it's not like people are like turning around like, oh, I hear an engine behind us. Like this it's like a Tesla. It's silent.
You're turning around because there's a car touching you.
Yes. Literally, dude. And I didn't want to like honk and draw more attention to us because we already looked like freaking assholes.
Sure did.
Oh.
And at this point, we start to panic slightly. However, thank God Dusty's very good under pressure.
I do handle pressure well.
We were sweating, but we weren't screaming or freaking out. We were okay.
Panic, yeah.
But you were just like, oh God, what do I do? Oh dear, what do I do? To which I said, it's okay. Just be confident.
For whatever reason, that worked. And I'm like, bet. Here we go.
So we
just keep going.
Very confidently.
Because you can't turn around.
No.
There's no turning around.
We had no choice.
You just had to keep going. I mean, you also at one point were like, this is exactly what Dory was saying when she said, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
We didn't have any other option.
No, dude.
But by the grace of God, at some point, some drunk idiot
with
sunglasses on turns around, sees our car, and just goes and points to our left.
Because we're at an intersection of like 5-6 different alleyways, and I had like stopped because I'm like, I don't know which one to take, dude.
We had truly come to a crossroads, and we had to make a decision.
Thank God, this guy knew. He just saw the panic and was like, "Got you, bro."
Thank you, drunk Malaga man.
Shout out. Shout out to Malaga man. Malaga man. That's a Digimon or something.
Totally. And so we turned left and eventually made our way out of the tiny alleyways of Malaga. And got away from the drunk sheep people.
I was the shepherd of some drunk Malaga sheep.
herding them through the streets.
It was insane.
It was crazy.
Wow. And then I remember like once we kind of like stopped panicking a little bit and we were getting towards the end, you started filming
Yeah, because then I came out of I started breathing again for the first time in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we definitely held our breath.
And I was like,
the whole time.
Okay, I have to document this in some way because this is now hilarious.
Yes.
It's not a level 10 emergency anymore. This is so fucking funny.
But it did not capture exactly how bad it was.
No.
It was insane.
No, but I tried.
Yeah.
And our commentary is hilarious just in the moment. But
because I even remember asking you, just being like, babe, I can't believe you didn't film that whole thing.
I was incapable. I was just trying to stay alive at that point and not die of fucking cringe and embarrassment.
It was crazy.
It was bad.
Which also at all times, our hotel was 5 minutes away.
Oh, it was just so close.
It was right.
But we were never supposed to drive there.
No. And there was nowhere to stop.
Or turn around.
This was not where cars go.
If anything, Volvo is to blame.
100%. 100%.
I don't blame us. I don't blame the street signs. Volvo. Get your shit together.
You were getting a lawsuit in the mail.
Yeah.
Emotional reprimands.
Literally. Oh my God. But
that was crazy.
We thankfully found a parking garage that wasn't too far away, and we just abandoned all of our shit in the car and just walked to our hotel as we were always meant to.
Yeah.
Found it in a tiny little alleyway that we were never supposed to drive down.
It's like bus situation all over again.
What bus situation?
Where
we were always meant to take the bus.
We were always meant to walk.
We were always meant to walk in Malaga, not drive. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
And then we just kind of went to bed. Yeah. And then the next morning, no, we did not have our beach day.
No.
We said, you know what? This is too much. And I think we just need to go.
Yeah.
We were exhausted.
Which kind of sucks because Malaga was beautiful. Mm-hmm. It was a beautiful town.
No, if I had done my research, I would have just had to stay there for a couple of days because I think we would have had a lot of fun.
Yeah, which also want to say, if it's your 21st birthday, forgive Vegas, dude. Check out Malaga and let me know. I could be wrong, but it looked dope.
No, it looked dope. And especially as we got closer to our hotel in the middle of downtown, it was just young people clubbing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was really
having
cool.
the time of their lives.
It was a really cool spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Check out Malaga. And we also need to as well because we didn't really see it.
No.
Rip.
Oh, rip.
But yeah, then the next morning we woke up and drove to Granada. We stayed at a Parador, which there are several Paradors around Spain, but basically they're historical sites.
It's a motherfucking castle, bruh. It's a castle.
Okay.
It was sick.
It was a monastery and an old castle, basically, is where we stayed.
It was so cool.
On the grounds of the Alhambra, which is giant castle grounds.
Yeah. It's this massive plateau that was just royalty grounds.
It was
so
awesome.
Cool.
We spent the whole next day just walking around it and exploring, and it was super fun.
The whole area, I remember that the day that we were exploring, I was like, babe, it's going to take us probably 4 hours to do this whole thing. And you're like, no.
Sure enough.
On the dot.
You were right. Yeah.
4 hours.
Just
it was
about.
A lot, dude. Mm-hmm. There was so much to see.
It was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Highly recommend. We had a really good time there.
Definitely.
And that was the only hotel that had a bidet for me, which thank God my butthole needed it so bad. I only had it for a day and a half, but God bless.
This is, and then we're talking an actual bidet. Because in my mind,
toilet.
The only bidets I've ever used are the attachments in your toilet that just do this little thing.
Convenient.
Very convenient. Didn't realize.
But not European.
Not European.
The European way is to have the whole
thing, dude.
Iron throne.
Would have
for the washing.
Never figured that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a little vacay for your butthole.
I would have flooded our bathroom with my shit water.
It's actually, admittedly, the only time I've ever, I've seen those before.
Yeah.
But I've never tried them because they've been intimidating or whatever. Yeah. But I needed it so bad this time that I figured it out. Yeah. And I actually tried it for the first time and it was glorious. I do still prefer my at-home attachment.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm used to it and you do your business and then you don't have to get up and move to a new
kind of
toilet.
Gross.
Yeah. It is gross.
You're dripping.
For sure. I mean,
You know?
yeah, potentially, theoretically, you could be.
Like if you're peeing out your butt, you know.
If it's a diarrhea situation, for sure. No, it's not ideal. The attachment right there, as chef's kiss.
Absolutely.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, this chocolate starfish.
Yeesh.
But yeah, that beggars can't be choosers. That was the only bidet I've
begging.
had.
If you were begging.
Listen, my butthole was begging.
Oh.
Begging. So I used it and I was happy. And then we got our asses in the car and we drove 5 hours to Valencia.
Yeah.
Not much to report on Valencia.
Yeah. Much.
We kind of just used the time to rest.
That's actually exactly what we did.
That's when we started getting like really tired on this trip, I feel like.
Beyond. Yeah. Which was kind of upsetting because like I know you really wanted to do a lot more, like especially here in Barcelona.
Yeah. I feel like we've done the main things here, but
we've done a lot. But compared to like how we started.
Oh boy. I was on one. I haven't been on one here.
No.
I've been too tired.
Yeah. No, those like we literally, I'm pretty sure the first day of Valencia slept.
We've just been moving around so much.
So much walking.
Yeah. I didn't factor in a lot of rest time for us, which is my bad.
That's okay.
But
it's not like we're like 30 or anything.
But Valencia ended up being our rest time, really. We didn't do very much. We kind of just slept and did laundry and ate ramen and watched a lot of Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Laundry.
And just chilled the fuck out, honestly, which was good.
It was good.
And then we got on our train and we got to Barcelona.
Yes, we did.
And that's been a blast. We saw Sagrada Familia today. We
insane,
did our engagement. Oh, insane.
That is the biggest building I've ever seen in my life.
It's massive.
It's like one of those things where it's like it looks close, but you're still probably like 2 miles away because it just doesn't get like bigger. Like it is a massive freaking building, dude.
Huge. Very impressive.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Still being built on.
I don't know how people make shit like that.
I don't either, man.
Wild. But yeah, we did that. We did our engagement photos, which was super fun.
That was so fun.
Shout out Gabby.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And we had cute little outfits. And the first day that we got here, Dusty cut all his hair off.
I did.
Which was monumental.
Crazy.
It was so
years.
cool.
13 years of trauma up in that hair.
We like had some sangria and you were like, I'm fucking doing it. I don't want my bun for our engagement photos.
No. I was so over it.
Yeah.
I was so over it, which I'd already been like talking about wanting to get a haircut
for a long time.
But like, I don't think you or I really realized like how badly I needed to cut.
No, I always liked your hair.
Yeah.
And I kind of was nervous of like having it any other way.
Dude,
like,
watching
I don't know how it's
you
gonna look.
while it was getting cut was so funny. Even my barber was like, he got like part of the way through and you could see Rachel in the mirror behind me just like.
Because I wasn't quite seeing the vision yet.
She wasn't seeing the vision. And he was like, I think Rachel's a little worried. And I'm like, oh, she's worried. And then I think after like an hour in, she like catches my attention. And then you mouthed, you were like,
I was like, it looks really good.
Like, it looks good. And I was like, all right. But it was needed. And yeah, it looks great. I feel great.
Mm-hmm. And they upsold me to a little like neck and shoulder massage and facial. So
yeah, they got you
had a beer and I was like, huh, well, this is nice. Whatever.
Nice. It was awesome.
Yeah, so that was good. And then after that, we were just like, how the fuck did we have your hair like that for so long? Because now it just looks so good.
Yeah.
So
like,
good.
So much better.
Yeah.
Because like what it was so funny, I kept saying, I was like, I don't know. I feel like if I get my hair cut, like I'm going to look like older, like it's gonna like add years, and then we cut it and I'm like, dude, I look 5 years
way
younger.
Like, yeah it's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. And we've been like taking it slow in Barcelona, I feel like, but we've seen the main sites.
We've seen a lot. Like we still see an insane amount of stuff.
We were here for 5 days, so
yeah.
I feel like the last funny story we have is yesterday of Mohammed.
Yeah.
We can end with that bang.
Yeah, we can end with that.
So we walk the Gothic Quarter yesterday, and because I made a reservation all the way at the end of the port for paella. And I was so excited to have my paella. And we sweat our asses off trying to get there for our reservation time. Yes. We show up exhausted and fucking sweaty. We've walked like 2 months.
And I love Rachel so much, but like there's moments where I tell her she's a little monster. And it's very obvious when she becomes a little monster. And it's when she's tired and hungry and like done. And so I just have to like motivate her and keep you going and just be like, baby, it's okay. Like we're going to be there. We're going to get there soon. And you're just, okay. It's so cute. She was very monster mode.
I was getting a little monstrous.
Yes.
Because I was tired and hot and I was in my cute dress.
You weren't.
And when I'm in my cute clothes, I don't want to be sweaty.
Yes.
That also will bring out the monster probably faster than anything. If I'm in my cute clothes that I don't want to be wet in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be wet in that dress. And I was getting very wet.
Very wet.
And thus very unhappy.
Yes.
So we finally get to the paella place that we tried to go to the day before, and they said no. And so I'm very excited to have this paella. And I decided to go all out, and you said you choose, and I chose a seafood paella.
Which the entire year that we have known each other, we have both agreed multiple times that seafood is not our thing.
Yeah.
Like grilled shrimp, salmon, crab, maybe if I'm shit-faced. Sushi, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. But like raw fish by itself, like oysters.
Shrimp with the eyes and the legs and scallops and the whole thing.
Yeah. So you decide to go for what you thought was the most traditional way we could possibly order paella.
Authentic.
And I said,
okay. And we did it, and then I didn't like it.
You hated it.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it.
You hated it.
I was a sad girl.
I've never seen you struggle to eat something so hard in my life.
It was sad.
It was sad. It was really sad because you were really looking forward to this for like 3 days.
Yes. And I got so sweaty trying to get there.
The drinks were good.
The drinks were good. And we got ramen later.
And we literally 3 hours later went and got ramen right next door. It was phenomenal.
As we were still sitting there and I was trying to shovel the paella into my mouth, I said, we're getting ramen later? Question mark, exclamation point.
Yes.
God damn it. At one point, Dusty just stopped eating and I was like, are you done? Please tell me you're not done. And he's like, no, I'm just enjoying the show. Because he was just enjoying me fucking struggling to eat it.
It was so bad. Oh,
sad times.
It was really sad.
All that to say, we got in a taxi to get home because
so
I was like, I'm fucking walking all the way back home. I'm done. I deserve a treat. I deserve a treat.
Because we did it the day before when we got rejected.
Yes.
We walked all the way home.
Yes.
So we already knew what we were getting into. And you said, I don't want to do that. So we get an Uber.
We get in a taxi outside.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
With our boy, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad.
And this is one of those men where he asked, how old are you? I say 31. And he goes, you look fucking old. And I go, damn.
Muhammad is from Punjab, Pakistan.
Pakistan. Not to be mistaken with Punjab, India, which... Well, what I was going to say is he's one of those guys where I'll ask you your age, you answer, and then I say, how old are you? And he says, guess. Hate that game.
Yeah.
Don't know who likes playing that game.
Don't want to offend.
Yeah. Where are you from? Guess.
I literally said, that's a dangerous game.
Not happening. Mm-hmm. But we both did. Yeah. So we are riding with this dude. He is telling Rachel how gorgeous she is, how she looks like she's 20 years old, how she looks bad with me,
Yes.
We look
correct.
bad together.
Yes.
How you should wait for him.
I would look better with him.
Yes. And at one point it says, dude, you have no hair, because I was wearing a hat. And I'm like, you dumb little bitch. I just had 50 pounds cut off my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not wearing a hat because I'm bald. I'm wearing a hat because my fiance told me I looked hot.
Exactly.
And so then, yeah, I asked him, I'm like, okay, well, how old are you? And again, guess. I'm like, I hate that shit. So I was going to be an asshole, and my asshole answer was going to be 19. Rachel, what did you guess?
I guessed 24. I couldn't even see him. I was sitting behind him.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't even see the dude.
Yeah. So you guessed 24, and he's like, no. And then he goes, no, younger. And then I was like, oh shit, I guess I wasn't too far off. So then I say 19, and he looks at me, he goes, yeah, you're right. And again, like, I couldn't tell legitimately how serious this dude was. Because, like, he was being a fucker.
He was being very disrespectful. I have never had anyone that aggressively hit on me in front of my partner and also, like, be so offensive to my partner.
100%.
And I'm like, this guy is driving us. It's not like we can just walk away or anything. No. We're fucking stuck in this car.
Yes. And I was, like, very irritated because, again, we had just walked however long. We didn't like the food. And then we get in this shit, and I'm having this dude just go at me for zero reason.
Yep. Just because he fucking wants to be with me, apparently. Yes. He decided.
And I was getting very irritated until he said he was 19 years old. And then my mentality flipped from stop being mad, let's fuck with this little shit. And so at one point, what did he ask? He was like, what do you...
He was like, you speak Spanish? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's one of them. Yeah.
He was like, you speak Spanish? And I said, yes. And he said, how do you say I love you? And I said, te amo. And he goes, oh, I love you too, baby.
Which I thought was pretty funny. And I was like, okay, he kind of got you there. He got you good. And then there was like a moment of silence. Yeah.
He said, how do you say I hate you?
And I go, you were about to answer. You were like, I don't know. And I go, oh, it's te amas, which obviously doesn't mean I love you, but like close enough for it. And he turns and he goes, oh, te amas, you to me. And I go, oh, I love you too, baby. And his face is just, wait, what? What did I just say? And I was like, you told me you love me, sweetheart. I love you too, baby. And he's like, no, it was to be, I hate you. And I'm like, that's not what you said. He's just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, two can play this game, buddy. Like, let's go. And then I think another thing was like at one point, he asked Rachel, he was like, what do you hate most about this guy? And you were like, what? And he's like, yeah, what do you hate most about him? And I go, honestly, it's probably my hairy ass. And again, he just has this face of just bewilderness. Like,
you have a hairy ass?
What? You have a hairy ass? And I was like, yeah, dude. And honestly, it's probably just like how many of my little ass hairs I leave in our bed. And he's just like, what the fuck? Like... And so it just kept continuing on like that, like just fucking with this kid, dude. Yeah. Just every chance I had to just like say the most ridiculous out of pocket shit I could possibly say.
Because he was already being so out of pocket, ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Wanting to come and like stay with me in California and calling me baby.
Yeah. And he's like, do you have friends?
You're a beautiful woman. You shouldn't be with him. Yeah. You're bad with him.
Yeah. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
And do you have friends in California? How old are they? Do you think they'd want to be with me if I moved?
Just straight up like, no.
Not a chance. Not a chance. At one point, he's like, oh, your girl's going to remember me. And I was like, yeah, for like 10 seconds after we get out of here. But what's funny is like, we do remember him, unfortunately.
Because he was such a prick.
He was such a prick. But then I remember I fucked with him enough to where at one point he like, it was like he broke the fourth wall and he was like, okay, you are a good guy. Like, I don't actually hate you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I just like to make people laugh.
And I was like, okay, thank God. Like, this whole dumb charade is over.
It was wild.
Literally 10 seconds after that, fuck you, dude. You look horrible with her again. And
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Literally.
This is just his humor, I guess. That was probably one of the most unbearable 15 minutes I've ever had in my life.
It was wild. It was wild.
It was so stupid. It was so stupid. So annoying.
Yeah.
Terrible humor.
Yeah. Shout out Muhammad.
Shout out Muhammad Ali.
Fucking figure it out, my guy. That's a wrap.
That's
basically been our trip.
Yeah. I think we went shopping like once for 30 minutes. I bought an outfit and then we left.
In Barcelona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole trip. That was like the only shopping.
Oh, you bought me earrings and a necklace too in Porto.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we didn't really shop all that much. I mean, we were already carrying a bunch of shit with us.
I mean, that's true. We didn't
lugging all our shit around for 3 weeks.
We don't have much space to put stuff in.
Yeah. We're excited to... I'm ready. I feel like we're tired.
100%.
It's time to go. Originally, we were like, oh, we're just going to stay over here as long as we can or whatever, which would be cool, but we're ready.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Which, like, ideally, I think we could do longer if we just, like, chose, like, 2 spots.
Yes.
And just kind of, like, adventured whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
Didn't feel pressured to do everything.
But we saw so much.
We saw, like, the southern part of 2 countries.
Oh, yeah.
Completely.
Yes. Like all the highlights.
Yeah, how many miles do you think we covered?
I don't know. We could look it up, but a lot.
A lot. Like a straight drive from where we are to where we started. What was it, 10 hours? If we went straight for it from here to Porto?
Yeah, we looked it up yesterday. I forget what it was.
10 hours, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
that's just straight across. We went down
the whole way
around.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. And I just fell even more madly in love with you this whole trip.
Oh, me too. Okay, so now we have made it to the questions portion of the episode, and we are actually, if you're watching this one, we're back home. We're not in Europe anymore.
We are home.
Because we did actually start recording this while we were in Europe, but by the time that we got to it, because this episode was so long, it was like 2 a.m.
It was so late.
And we had a flight the next day. Late. And I honestly sounded so unenthused that I listened back to it and I said, we need to redo this.
Yeah, you were like half asleep by the end.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So here we are redoing this at home, but now it's kind of cute because it's been a couple months. So some of these questions that like we maybe wouldn't have had the answer to before, we will now have the answer to.
Oh, we answering.
All right.
We answering.
All day. Like, such as, therefore, thus, this one.
2.
That someone asked, when's the wedding date?
It's April 18th, 2026. And I'm horrible with dates, so the fact that I remember that means something.
I actually was kind of impressed, honestly.
I knew you were. I saw you like look at me like, oh, you better
know
not
it, right?
This up.
I mean, yeah, I would hope that you would know the day that we're getting married, but also like you didn't even remember your best friend's birthday.
I literally have had to put all of them in my phone over like the last 3 years because it's
not your thing.
It's not my thing.
But that's why we're so great together because it is my thing.
It is your thing.
Yeah.
You and your mom. Your mom just rattles off birthdays. She knows my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday. I barely know their birthdays. Anyway,
April 18th. Yep. That's when we're getting married.
Yes, we are.
And we are getting married in Mexico.
Yeah, Puerto Vallarta.
Yep.
Let's go.
Someone asked, who has the worst gas?
Easy me.
Easy you.
Easy me.
But when I do...
It's disgusting.
It's pretty bad. But yours is more like horrific on a regular, I would say daily, I would say bi-hourly basis.
It's because like the ratio is like 20-1.
Yeah.
You know, like I have 20 like bad farts, but your 1 is nuclear.
Yeah. And it's surprising.
It's always surprising.
Yeah.
Little quiet squeaker turns into like clear the room.
Yeah.
We are now watching TV in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Turning on the fan. And that's on our flatulence.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's our flatulence corner.
Flatulence.
Let's see.
I like that fart.
Someone asked, what is a must-see when going to Europe, and what was your favorite country you saw? We kind of touched on this when we talked about Europe.
Yeah.
And we only went to Spain and Portugal, and I really liked them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
But my must-see was Sevilla.
100%.
For sure.
Right. It was Sevilla.
Yeah.
By far our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I also really loved Porto.
Yeah.
Like those
Porto was a
probably
really close second.
Yeah, absolutely. Which I had thought, going Europe, seeing the big cities and seeing all that would be the best. But it was every time it was always the smaller, more cultured areas that I feel like we really loved because you just we strolled around, saw everything we could, walked so many miles.
Yeah.
On a broken toe.
Yeah. And also Barcelona obviously is iconic.
Barcelona was nice.
I would classify that as must-see too, but in completely different ways.
Yeah.
Someone asked, who is your dream podcast guest and why is it Jubilee Dawn? Do you know who that is?
I
don't know who that is either.
Jubilee Dawn.
I feel bad that I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
Who would be your dream podcast guest?
My dream podcast guest, someone that I can just sit and talk with for an hour or two. Oh, I'm not good with questions like this, on the spot, honestly. Okay. I'm only going to say this because I love you, Hillary Duff.
Well, that was going to be
mine. I know. Oh, man. If this was 10 years ago, I'd say Will Smith. But I feel like we've all seen enough content of him now that it's I don't know. He's just weird, man.
Yeah.
It's weird. Jim Carrey is kind of that same boat. He'd be cool, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Having an actual conversation with him rather than him being in character. I don't know if he'd switch it off or not.
It can be a not real person. It can be someone from one of your favorite animes or something.
I immediately thought Luffy, but then I was that's not really a conversation. What's yours? Is it Hillary Duff?
Yeah, mine's Hillary Duff, for sure.
Okay, but what would be your first question?
My first question would be
I'm deflecting, by the way.
No, my first question would be child stars notoriously go off the rails, and we've seen it time and time again. I could rattle off 10 right now off the top of my head that got so famous so young and then spun out, crashed out. Hillary Duff never has.
Stay strong.
And I want to ask her how she did that, what kept her on a good path, even when she was going through hard times. I want to dig into that.
100%. I just thought Neo. Where has he been?
Would be your dream guest?
He would be awesome.
Yeah.
He would be awesome to talk to.
Sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
I think so.
I hope so.
I wonder the same thing about Akon. And then I looked him up one time and he I think he is a lord of some country in Africa now or something.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome. I remember seeing him taking his riches. He brought, well, I'm not going to say he brought, but he set up a bunch of lights and stuff in Africa, street lights and all these homes. He just.
That's cool. Yeah. Why is no one talking about that?
Well, they did for a week. And then it was gone.
And then it just went off the radar.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people kind of know that. But it's one of those things where it's
no, we need more spotlight on Akon. It
doesn't matter. Yes.
Yeah.
Recon on Akon.
Recon on Akon. Hashtag. Okay. Someone asked, would you rather poop your pants or have your pants be made of poop?
Poop my pants.
Yeah, same. Because I would just change my pants.
I thought you were going to say I just do that. So
yeah, I already do that, and it's great.
Definitely have done it before. It's really not that bad. As long as you're not in public and it's not loud. Yeah.
So you do it on the regular, in private.
You wash my underwear. You know better than me.
He doesn't poop his pants. As far as I can tell.
For the record, I don't.
For the record. Someone asked if the two of us together could beat Joey Chestnut in a 2v1 corn dog eating contest. And Joey Chestnut, as far as I know, he's eating between like 80 to 100 hot dogs in under whatever. What is it, 2 minutes? Under 2 minutes?
Dude eats a hot dog, I'm pretty sure it was like 0.7 seconds.
So you and I would have to be eating like 40 to 50 each of us. And there's no way.
No.
There's absolutely no way I could do that.
No. I love me a good corn dog. I think realistically, my best day, I'd probably max out at 15.
Yeah. My best day, maybe I could go 10.
Wow.
And that's a lot.
That's a lot.
But I guess
my problem is I gotta have the sauces. I gotta have my fry sauce.
Same, but especially in a competition with Joey Chestnut, there's no time for that.
There's no time. Unless it's pre-made and it's already on my plate.
Yeah. No, we'd have to be doing it like office style, like dipping it in water and sliding it down our gullet.
It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I like really have a problem with people that like eat or take a bite of something and then immediately drink like a soda or something and have both in their mouth.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most disgusting things ever.
That's fair. I don't do that. I honestly don't really drink at all while I'm eating my meal. I kind of wait until like the very end.
I'm telling you to chug your water before we leave. So I'm like, you have not had liquid in an hour and a half.
Or like if I have a glass of wine with dinner or something, like I have my whole glass left.
Yeah.
And then we have to sit there and wait until I'm done because I haven't had any since my food arrived.
It's so true.
I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Someone asked, what are your love languages?
Mine's words of affirmation for sure.
We should like guess what each other's are for some of these.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yours is words of affirmation. 100%. I knew that. What would your second one be, do you think?
What would it be? Is it like acts of service? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I really appreciate, when you just do these little things for me and I just come home and you're like, baby, I took care of this. Like, I love that. Nice. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everything you do.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all of them. The last time I took the quiz, have I told you this before?
No.
The last time I took the quiz, this is like probably 2 years ago now, so I should really redo it. I scored the exact same for 3 of them, and then the other 2 were just like a couple percentage points underneath, and they were the same. So I just want them all. I want
no big
physical. I want you to hug me while you tell me how great I am, and you take out the trash, and you buy me a present, and you're spending time with me while doing it. I want all of that.
That is so true. That's about right.
Gifts used to be my number one. And I think as I've gotten older, I've realized that I do really love receiving gifts, but one of my like love languages outwardly, like of me giving, is giving gifts. I really like to get stuff for people or like surprise people with things.
Yeah, because I was really surprised because like when we first started dating, I think we asked each other that, and yours was receiving gifts. And like the entire time in our relationship, I was like, I don't feel like that's necessarily true. Like, I think you're more, like I said, like you're saying now, I think it's a lot more, what is it, when like personal time?
Quality time. Yeah.
I think that's a big one for you, is quality time.
That one, but I would say even more acts of service.
Acts of service. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Quality time and acts of service. I would say they're probably your biggest 2 for sure.
I think so. Yeah. It means so much to me when you like do things for me that help like alleviate stress or like things on my plate.
I literally will clean the sink and it's like I just gave her a golden nugget bar of chocolatey goodness.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's wild.
Yeah. Or if you do something and I like didn't have to ask for it, like when you organized and cleaned your shelf in the closet of like your clothes that are folded there. I know.
You told everyone.
I know.
You're like, guess what Dusty did for me?
I know. That's why I'm so crazy. Like, I'm ridiculous. But so like, funny. I came out of the bathroom and you're like, baby, look what I did. And I was like, oh, it was like you had bought me a new home or something. But literally. Yeah, for some, like, that just is huge for me. And I don't feel like it used to be. I think that's like what becoming an adult is. It's like, oh yeah, when I was 20, it was amazing to get a new present or whatever. Yeah. But now at 30, it's like, okay, yeah, we have like life and responsibilities. So when you're helping me with those, it's like, oh, now I can relax a little bit more. That's amazing. Yeah. So, if Rachel were a worm, would you still love her?
I would absolutely love her. I would get shirts with pockets. Every shirt would have a pocket. And I would have a little bucket of dirt that I would scoop up every day, put it in my pocket, and then I'd pick Rachel up and put her in there. I don't know what worms eat, but I would figure it out. And yeah, you'd just have your little home and ecosystem in my pocket, and we'd go on adventures, and you'd go to work with me. We'd do everything. 100%.
I think you would probably make an Instagram account like the one that does all the little songs. What is that? Can we plug them?
Oh, what is their Instagram?
If you guys have seen the buck chicken on a buck banana in a buck bandana.
I'm obsessed with that song.
Look up buck chicken or like banana chicken, banana bandana chicken or something.
Chicken You'll find banana, it. Or chicken in a bandana.
On a banana.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's this account is this guy and this girl that have like all these little figurines and they make these little like scenes and they make little songs and it's so cute.
It's so cute.
I feel like you would do that with me.
Yes.
Because you're always like making up songs.
Constantly.
And so if I was a little worm in your pocket, you would just like, yeah, we would have a whole Instagram account and we would go on adventures and make songs.
Yeah. That was literally the 20 minutes of us setting up. I sat here and was singing about.
Yeah, you just sat here and stemmed.
Stemmed hard. So hard. I like my songs.
Yeah. But this also goes vice versa. If you were a worm, I would still love you too.
Yeah.
Would you help me cover up murder?
100%. Done. Yeah, easy.
Same.
Dude.
Yeah.
I would be there with you doing it.
Yeah. If one of us murdered somebody, it would be like, yeah, okay, no questions asked. Like they obviously deserved it.
Done.
The world's a better place. 100%. And now it's just a matter of like, okay, now we need to not get caught.
Yeah. But then you and I would tell everyone. We would tell everybody.
Yeah.
We got so quick. Like, oops. Like it could be perfectly executed, put away, buried where no one would ever find it, but we would talk about it.
Guys, guess what we did? We murdered Donald Trump Jr. I don't know why that was the first person to come to my head.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And that's on murder.
That's on murder.
Okay, someone asked, what are your favorite things about each other? Do you want to go first or me?
You can, you can go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite thing about you is how honest and trustworthy you are. Obviously, everybody listening to this knows how important that is for me. So just feeling safe is like unprecedented, and sometimes like how safe I feel is like kind of scary.
Yeah.
I think I've settled into it a lot more, but like a year ago or whatever, I was like, I don't even know to do with this. Like, I don't know how to function in a relationship without like all the chaos. This is so weird. But yeah, that's huge for me, especially, you know, being engaged and stuff and like feeling that sense of peace is amazing. I love how silly you are and that you're just my best friend and like I can just tell you anything and we can have fun just doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And we do on a regular basis and 100%. It's the best. And I love just how kind you are to me and to everybody in your life, but also everybody in my life that you've embraced, my friends and family, and how you love them and how they love you. And I think you're the most special little bean.
That's my line. You're my special little bean. Yeah. Okay. So the 100 things I love about Rachel. 1, I also am on the level of the silliness. Like, I just love that you're a goober and we can just, like you said, sit, do nothing, but it's the best day ever. And yeah, you just get my humor, I get yours, and yeah, I don't know. It just means a lot because, I don't know, you spend a lot of time with the person that you're supposed to be with. And I don't know. I know we've been with people that have kind of dimmed that light and wanted us to be a certain way, either embarrassment or, XYZ. But yeah, you just let me be me and you love me for that. And I'm very thankful for that. I also love your work ethic and your determination to be successful and push yourself, because I'm not that way. We've talked. I wait for things to come, and you're the type of person that goes and finds those things. And I think a lot of that, especially recently, has really rubbed off on me and, pushed me to really strive and, get to where I need to be. And also very thankful for that too. And you're just so hot. So thankful for how hot you are. Sexy little bean.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's some advice that no one asks but you want to give?
I think I always come back to, staying true to who you are. Because I think in life we're always thinking that, like, at some point in my life, like, I'm going to change and become this person in my mind that I think is the perfect version of who I should be and the way I should act and how I should talk and carry myself. And sometimes I feel like we lose sight of who we are and what people find special in us. And I think it's just important to know that, like, you're enough and that you are special just how you are, and treat yourself with kindness and love yourself. Because that's a hard thing to do.
Good one.
Yeah.
Mine would be, if you're contemplating if there is better out there for you, then there 100% is better out there for you. And you should start making a plan to find the better. Whether that's like your current partner, you're not very happy, or current job, friends, like whatever it is. Life's too short, and you don't need to stay in something that doesn't serve you. Someone asked what song best represents your relationship.
I always think of Home.
The Coming Home one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was singing that too.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Is it Leon Bridges?
I think so.
Bridges? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first songs that I sent to you when we were sending back and forth.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
Yeah.
Definitely that. Oh, there's the kind of country one that I always think of too. I don't know if it's necessarily
Was
a
it the Keith Urban one?
Yeah.
Someone
like you, somebody like you.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily our relationship. Well, it is kind of like our relationship, because I guess it goes both ways.
In the beginning.
I hope.
What? Well,
it goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Okay, then
yeah. Yeah, I was going to say the Leon Bridges one too.
Yeah, 100%. There's a few Cautious Clays, the runner-ups.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the new one that he...
Oh, Alchemy?
Yeah.
Alchemy, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
On his Night Hours. The Night Hours, I think.
Yeah,
album.
That's a good one.
We love Cautious Clay in this house.
Cautious.
Okay, well, this was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks. Special.
Thanks for coming on. It was special and fun.
Yeah.
And thanks for writing in, everybody, and asking your questions. And yeah, that's a wrap on our Europe episode. And Megan and I will for sure be talking more about all of our wedding things coming up for the next 5 months. It's less than 200 days.
Less than 200?
Less than 200 days.
We got to start the countdown on the mirror.
Oh, yeah, we should. We have little like dry erase markers and we write each other notes on the mirror.
Yeah.
Right now, Dusty wrote me one the other day that says, "You are my life, my love, and my treasure, heart. Now give me some of that booty."
Which I was so happy when I thought of it.
Yeah, he was, very pleased.
Happy.
Very pleased.
Because normally we leave them for us to see it, like surprisingly. But as soon as I wrote it, I was like, "Baby, go in the bathroom.
Go look at what I wrote." Yeah, it was cute. Yeah, we'll start our mirror countdown. And don't forget, as always, to rate, review, and subscribe anywhere you listen to podcasts, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the.traumedy.show. And you guys probably know Dusty's handle too, at Dust Doing It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we just doing it, baby.
We just doing it.
Doing it.
All the time.
All the time.
All day.
All day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.